Hey guys, so today is going to be a traveling video and just beauty products to keep in mind when you're packing your suitcase, just so you don't look like a busted ass mess halfway through your trip, because that would be very tragic. Even the first day boarding the airplane, it is possible to look like a damn mess if you forget one of these necessary items. So I'm going to be going through my list of must-haves and basically just showing you guys the products that I need when I travel. And I feel like I've always been like a traveler. That doesn't even make sense. I've always enjoyed traveling and going on trips, and honestly, ever since I can remember, I feel like I've been traveling, like either going on, you know what I mean, a vacation, or going to New York for the weekend, or, you know what I mean, any of that, and I enjoy it so much. Do you guys enjoy traveling as much as I do? Because it's like probably one of my favorite things. Going on an airplane to me is so fun, unless it's a really small one, because then there's like, the turbulence is unreal. Honestly, every single time that seatbelt sign dings on and they're like, go back to your seats, there's a little bit of turbulence, I brace myself for death. I'm like, we're gonna go down. We're probably gonna go down. Are we over water right now? Because we're probably gonna go down in the water and I'm gonna drown. But anyways, other than that, I love traveling and I love airplanes. I just have a few products here that I'm gonna go through. Oh, and I know I said that I was like always traveling, whatever, but in no means does that make me a packing expert. Well, I feel like I'm a little bit better than the average person, but I always pack too much and it's always drama at the airport. Like, oh, you need to unzip your suitcase in front of all these strangers right here and like switch some stuff out because your suitcase is too heavy. Should I bring this on? Excuse me, can I put this in my bag?
Carry on?
Yeah.
Maybe not, though. They might
I don't know what's heavy. And speaking of packing light, one time I packed my makeup mirror, like it was like a new makeup mirror or whatever, I don't know, I was obsessed with it, I guess I had to have it with me. And guess what happened to that beloved makeup mirror? I'm sure we can all guess. Just take a guess. It broke. So it's like literally shattered. I obviously got a new one since then, but don't take your makeup mirror with you on vacation. It's kind of obvious, but obviously not to me. So let's just get into it. The very first product I'm gonna show you guys is something unreal. Okay, so another rule that they have, other than like your suitcase being too heavy or whatever, is you're not allowed any fluids over, I have no idea how many milliliters, but like I'm gonna say like 100 milliliters or whatever on the airplane. I have no idea why. What they think you're gonna do with a bottle of water is so beyond me, but it is a rule, so you're not allowed any fluids on board. But that's an issue obviously for people like me and for people like you out there, I hope to God, because airplanes are like honestly one of the smelliest places on earth and one of the dirtiest. Like, honestly, just so outrageous. Like, honestly, sometimes I'm actually blown away. Like, you really smell like that getting on an airplane? We're gonna be on here for 5 hours and you smell like that. Shower. So one thing I definitely need as a necessity while I'm traveling is perfume. But there's no way that something like this is gonna be able to fly. But can I tell you guys something, a secret? Last time I was on an airplane, I got through, you know Gucci Guilty? Not the big one, not the like one this big, but the one like this big, like the square one. I brought that on the airplane and they didn't say anything. I knew it was there, obviously. I was like looking at my purse. I was like, fuck, I have like this little bit of like, you know what I mean? Fluid. Like it's like perfume, but this is like expensive fluid. This is not a water bottle or anything like that. It's like Gucci perfume. So I was like, honestly, if they ask me about it, I'm just gonna say like, whatever, take it, but I'm not gonna like take it out and throw it out before. I'm gonna try to get away with it. So I put it through, they don't say anything, and I was like spritzing on the airplane, like, what up, bitches? Like spraying in people's faces. If I was a terrorist, I probably could have done something with that water, but to be honest, I don't even know why that's a rule. If any of you guys know why you can't bring water on an airplane, definitely let me know, but I could have got away with some shit. Not that I would or anything. Duh. I found this amazing product called Travello, and I thought it was called Travelier for the longest time, and I was like, oh my god, I need my Travelier. And someone was like, doesn't this say Travello? So it looks like this, and it's basically just this little container. Do you see how it like comes out? So if you've seen this around, you definitely know what it does, but if you haven't, I'm about to blow your mind. So it looks like this. It almost looks like a little vial, like in 007 or something like that. It has like a little spray here. And then the cap. You're gonna be taking your favorite perfume. Today I'm gonna be using Dolce & Gabbana's Light Blue and putting it in this, and then it's airport safe, it's whatever. And I even keep one in my purse, not even when I'm traveling, just so I have like, not a full, bulky, big, you know what I mean, perfume. You take off the top of your favorite perfume. Do you see that? Every single perfume has that. Well, I'm gonna say like 99% of perfumes have that. And then you wanna get on a flat surface, so I'll show you over here. And as you can see, there's nothing in this right now. And then you basically just pump it in. And this is kind of weird to do on camera, but what can you do? There's a little filler indicator right here. As you can see, it's like almost halfway full right now, which is so cool. So you can see how much you have left. So keep on pumping. It'll look like this. Oh, and it basically just sprays the exact same way as a perfume does. It doesn't like jet it out, you know? And Trevallo is so sweet. They want to give 50 of you guys a free Trevallo just to try it. You're obviously going to want to get more. I have 3 right here. I have a black one and I have a gold one also. And then I have the blue one that I just filled up, obviously. So all you have to do is like their Facebook page and post who sent you there. So just show me love on that page and you will get a free one. The next product that I definitely need when I travel, no ifs, ands, or buts, is Blot Powder. Staying on the issue of grossness and smelliness on the airplane, Blot fucking Powder by MAC. I don't know what it is. Something about airports and something about traveling in general just gets me oily. I don't know what it is. So having a Blot Powder on hand is great. The only Blot Powder I ever use, do you see the spray on it from the Trevallo? Oops. This comes with a powder puff, as you can see, and I have hit pan. Something really great about Blot Powders is you can have them for like up to a year. Like I'm sure I've had this one for like probably like 5-6 months because you really aren't using that much. And I actually have become a fan of the powder puff. I love it. You don't have to worry about any bristles being left on your face or anything like that. You can just blot and go. And I used to think that it was nasty blotting and then putting it back in, but you kind of just get over it, to be completely honest. There's no limit to how much powder you can take on the airplane, so you can bring as many of these as you want, and you're gonna need them. Honestly, this is like my best friend when I travel. I hate overly like greasy skin. Like when it's dewy and pretty, it's great because you're like glowing and pretty, but when it's greasy, it's gots to go. The next thing I'm going to talk about is, actually I have to back up to talk about this, is one of these little organizers that comes with a lot of suitcases. And I'm actually not 100% sure of the real use for this thing, but I know what I use it for and it works out great. It looks like this. It's just like this long thing. This is like the size of the suitcase. You like put this on top right as you're done packing, whatever. And there's 3 zips. It looked like that. And this is something that I highly recommend because if you are going somewhere fancy and you want to dress up and you're bringing clothes that you don't, you know what I mean? You don't want to fold and squish in your suitcase and have them like get destroyed for however many hours you're on the airplane, and then, you know what I mean, you have to get to your hotel or wherever you're staying and put them on a hanger, and by then they're ruined. You're gonna have to iron them out again. That's such a waste of time. I put the clothes that I know that I don't want to wrinkle, the nice stuff that I'm taking, in these little slits or whatever. I don't even know what to call these. And it keeps them semi-wrinkle free, way more wrinkle free and way in better condition than I would rather than just like throwing them in the suitcase. Do you know what I mean? So that keeps them separate and it makes sure that nothing is going to get on it because the back is waterproof. So if like your hairspray explodes or anything like that, your nice clothes will not be ruined. So that is definitely a must-have. If I'm going anywhere, I just think, what is the nice stuff I'm taking? So I'm going to put it in these little compartments, right? So the next thing I'm going to talk about, speaking of hairspray exploding, is dry shampoo. And I think it's a necessity wherever you're going because traveling is very go, go, go. You know, even if you're going on vacation, something could happen in the spur of the moment. You need to be ready in 10 minutes, you know? So I recommend, and I always take with me, dry shampoo. And my favorite dry shampoo right now is the Batiste, which has been forever, but it actually just came out with this new size. This one is in Floral and Flirty Blush. Seduction? Wow, okay. So it looks like this. And dry shampoo, as we all know, is very powerful shit. It looks like this. Very good. And it's basically like a condensed baby powder. That's what I've always thought of it to be like. Your hair is brand new. It takes away all the grease and it's so amazing. I feel like this video is way too long. And this one in Floral and Flirty Blush Seduction, whoa, try to say that 5 times fast, smells amazing. So it's as if you actually just washed your hair, because I remember back in the day, like months ago, they had like the worst smelling dry shampoos ever. And it was like, ew, I don't want that like on my hair, you know? So the next product I'm going to talk about is makeup wipes. And right now I am loving the Balea 3-in-1 cleansing cloths. And I don't know about you guys, but every single day, even when I'm not traveling, I always have to have these with me. I just love taking my makeup off with a wipe and then washing my face. It just makes me feel so clean. If you aren't a wipe lover day to day, I definitely recommend them for traveling because they just do get your skin so clean, especially if you do a facial cleanser afterwards. My favorites look like this, and these are available everywhere. You really don't even have to look for these. And it says 56 pre-moistened cloths, so you know you're getting a lot. I use just one for my whole entire face. So this is a product I definitely recommend. You guys need to try. It just like opened. How scary is that? And last but not least, if you are traveling, you need a good toiletries case. So this is one I got actually from Target. It says London, Soho, New York, which is so random. Like I hate when products do that. But anyways, it looks like this. It's honestly just whatever, but I really liked it. It has like all different compartments. Like you see this one's mesh, and then these two are like plastic down here. So obviously these are gonna be for like your toothbrush or whatever. And something I wanted to show you guys is this might be a little bit bulky for traveling. So what I do is I take it out, and this is like the plastic thing it comes in or whatever. So I just put this in there like that. So it can like close up really neatly and stuff like that. And you basically just get rid of like the plastic cover because you really don't need that when you're traveling, because you don't want to be like me and be 10 pounds overweight every single time you go. Not yourself, your suitcase. I'm not 10 pounds overweight, am I? This is like literally the first thing I do when I go to a hotel. I undo my suitcase and take my toiletries bag and start setting it up in the bathroom because I'm just OCD like that. So that is all the products I am going to be talking about in this traveling video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. As far as upcoming trips go for me, I am headed to the Bahamas in May. I'm so excited. Literally next month, like, hallelujah. Where have you guys been lately? Or where are you looking forward? When's your next trip? I know a bunch of summer vacations are coming up. A bunch of you guys are like done your exams, whatever, and then you're party mode. So that is all for today. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and until I see you guys next time, stay gorgeous.